couple weeks. Is it just 2 weeks? I think it's, or is it 3 weeks? Is that why it feels like it's been so long? Maybe I should have looked that up before I started. It's been 2 weeks. But I only did one stream. I did the dig. Wait, what the hell? Where's my... There it is. All right. Well, see if anybody shows up. I'm curious what happens in this game. See if I remember how to load it. Okay. All right. So it does just work automatically. Okay. Okay. Very creaky chair. Still.
A kind of light that's just on the edge of existence.
Right. I remember I backed up a little bit because I wanted to see. Wanted to redo a part. Okay. See if I can remember now. I didn't expect it to be 2 weeks instead of just one. I didn't make any progress over here. What happened when I put any one of these in?
Amazing map system. You don't even have to refold it when you're done.
It's just a... Okay. Never been there.
This is a pretty elaborate setup for a burial crypt. Something about this old relic must have been important.
I said I would remember how to do this, and I don't actually remember how to do this. I went past it, didn't I? There it is. Okay.
So there is more to that crypt than I first thought.
Okay, so that's where he learns. Wait a minute. Like, okay, but maybe there's more to learn. I don't know. Ugh, the worst. Unless there's a way to move it backwards. That'd be nice. Red, green, blue, green, and then 4363. Oh well, there's 2 4s, I guess. Hi, Hurricane. Well, I was really busy making that YouTube video last week, so don't dig at me for that. Obviously the wrong one, huh? What am I doing? Yep. That game is hilarious the first couple of worlds you play, and then it just gets really hard, yeah. I feel like I've already done 6 streams on it, and I feel like I don't know how far I'm in. I don't feel like I'm that far in, though. So, I need to balance it out with other games. Yeah. Wait, why am I doing that? This one. Yeah. I go back to all the remaining Myst games, except I wanted to do that when I finished my YouTube projects, and I wanted to do that, finish my YouTube projects this month, and since I couldn't, I put that update video out instead. Alright, so... Oh, it's a scroller all the way over. How come I couldn't remember that?
Now suddenly we've got guard dogs. Where did he come from anyway? He just rose up out of a pile of bones near the door after a crystal fell from the wall. Not a bad system of keeping guard dogs around. Even if they die of old age, just drop a crystal on him and there he is again, barking his brains out.
Probably... starvation rather than old age.
There's still a little flesh clinging to these old bones.
Yeah, I always played Grim Fandango with tank controls. Why am I doing that? Make him stronger.
That wouldn't work with this creature. Look, it's the Ugly Twins. That worked out rather well.
Yeah, they sure valued their resuscitated lives, didn't they?
That'll teach you guys not to mess with Boston Low. Space Commander. I can't get it open. A life crystal fell from this slot and resurrected that guardian creature.
Yeah, so...
A life crystal fell from this
Man,
slot and
he's not
resurrected
helpful
that
with that,
guardian
is he?
creature. There's no control panel to open this, but there's got to be some kind of key. Where are those ghosts to guide the way when you really need them?
So it was this, I think? This is the last thing I did last time?
The door evaporated when the engraving touched the slot. This is the engraving we found in the shipwreck. The one the first ghost gave us. This must be where the ghost wanted us to come all along. Maggie, I found something. It's far below the tomb, past some pretty ugly guards. A dead alien sealed inside a crystal pyramid.
Sounds like they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
Must have been important to him. A king or something.
Or it terrified them. Remember, this is the land of the life crystals. Dead doesn't necessarily mean dead. Maybe they were trying to keep it from being found and revived.
But this is where the ghost wanted us to go. The key to the last door was the key that the first ghost showed us, back in the ruined spaceship.
Still, you don't have a key to the pyramid, right? Besides, how do you know the ghost is our friend? Brink died by digging where the ghost pointed.
I hate not having enough information.
I'm working as fast as I can to get this stuff translated. I'm so close I can taste it.
Fine, keep working. Call me if you think of anything helpful. It's the remains of a huge creature. Looks like a panel.
What's on the panel?
It's the remains of a huge creature.
What?
I can't reach it. It won't accomplish anything. Looks like a panel.
What's on the panel? Apparently it doesn't want us to know. So if we were actually there, the proper strategy would be to wait till she finishes the translations, right? Just, you don't have to do anything. Just don't bother. Yeah, see, it's just sitting on this pathway here. I'm just gonna go back and I hope there's something else that changes after solving that. Because that seemed to be advancing the storyline. Maybe Bjorn is up to something now. Ugh. Still don't know what the bats are about. See, why does he walk in behind me still? So weird. He was already doing this.
This looks like some pretty badly deteriorated machinery. Brink. What's the project you're working on here?
You're not a scientist. There's no way you could understand it.
Oh, I get it. I can figure out alien technologies, turn the power on, work the tram system, adjust the light bridge lenses, repair broken door control panels, and even resurrect one dead scientist. But no, I'd never understand your work.
I know you mean well, Commander Lowe, but I'm not working at the level of ordinary human beings right now.
Yeah, so Bjorn is out of line here because even if the inner mechanics of the operation are difficult, the objectives should not be difficult to explain, right? Just think of anything in engineering. You're building a bridge. Okay. There's actually a lot of stuff that's complicated about building a bridge, right? In terms of being able to withstand all the weather, the wind, most people don't understand it. But everybody understands what a bridge is for. To get to the other side, right? Objectives are not hard to explain. You could tell me that one, buddy. Right? Nobody knows, well, not nobody knows, but normies don't know how engines work, but we know why we drive cars and fly planes. Anyway, this is a stupid rant.
Brink, I'm worried about your health.
Don't be. I've never felt better.
Your behavior isn't rational.
What do you know about my behavior? What do you know about my rationality? No one has ever been healthier or more rational than I am right now.
Maggie's worried about you. Okay, I am too.
I'm fine, Commander. I've never felt better.
But we're just...
I am fine!
I found a bunch of these metal plates. When we've got them all, maybe we can go home. You remember home, don't you, Brink? Earth, family, friends, food.
You're doing very well, Commander Lowe. By all means, go find the rest of the metal plates. Go quickly. Go now.
I'm worried that these life crystals may have side effects.
The only side effect is the envy of people who haven't used them.
Have you used more of them?
Their effect on health and intelligence increases with each use.
What about their effect on sanity?
These life crystals are the most important technology ever created. They are the answer to everything.
With all your newfound brilliance, Brink, can you make any sense out of this?
I don't have time to analyze every meaningless bit of debris you pick up and carry around with you, Commander Lowe.
Maggie's work on data retrieval is going well.
Then go talk to Maggie about it.
I don't know what you're doing right now, Brink, but those ghosts had things they wanted us to do, and we need to get home, and you're not doing either one.
What I'm doing is more important. But I'll never accomplish anything while I have incessant interruptions.
These light bridges link the spires. It's a lot faster than using the trams.
I'm so happy for you.
Alright, so here's the real stuff, I guess.
In the map room, I found hints about a secret passage under the tomb I discovered.
I'm so very impressed. Now leave me alone, Commander.
He's probably not going to say anything about this either, but let's try it anyway.
Brink, there's a dead alien sealed inside a crystal tomb.
In a culture that can raise the dead, they probably have a good reason when they choose to bury somebody instead of reviving him. Now leave me alone.
Yeah, things are going to start getting really weird once we figure out how to conquer aging. What is that? Brink's gonna fall to his second death off that cliff. That's why we're looking down, right? Because he's gonna become the villain. Did I call him Brink? He's Bjorn.
Yes?
Robbins. Maggie, I just realized. I think this is the same creature I saw pictures of on the display in the museum when it was getting buried. Not that I can tell one alien from another, but there was a picture of an alien being buried. It might have been this one.
What about the picture of the one who created all of this technology?
They could be the same guy. They could all be the guy inside the pyramid. What do you think about this creature in the pyramid?
It seems like this whole place exists to try to get us to find it.
If this person is really the inventor of everything, I want to talk to him.
Or her. Or it. And please, keep in mind, before you do anything rash, that as far as we can tell, all the other people of his species are dead.
Should I try to revive this guy?
Boston, it's your call. It's up to you. I just don't know.
The map shows secret rooms under the tomb I found.
If the map shows them, they aren't meant to be secrets then, right?
I guess you're right. Light summer clothing.
Delighted.
Oh yeah, the pun stuff.
Have you seen this boy?
What?
Nothing. Sometimes I wonder if we're ever gonna find our way out of this.
Don't give up, Boston. We've still got plenty of time.
Do you think those crystals had anything to do with Brink leaving?
Who knows what side effects they might have? Still, it's pretty amazing that they work at all.
Thanks. I don't think we'll be able to fix this screen.
I've decided that has to be a control console for a data retrieval system. When I use the controls, different inscriptions appear, sometimes different languages. If English comes up, I'll let you know.
These are hard to understand. Oh, this is the one I did figure out, I guess.
Boom. larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller one.
I'm just gonna go everywhere.
Nice view.
I want to see. Also, it's nice music here. But he doesn't get to hear that. Well, maybe he does. I don't know. Looks like there's another passage there, but oh well, I don't know.
It doesn't look safe to walk there. It won't do anything. I can't use these two things together.
Oh, it does just take that.
It's the remains of a huge creature.
Well, see what happens.
He's very tall. Or I'm very short. I wish I didn't keep thinking of the term bite size. Please be friendly. I hope you're friendly. I'm certainly friendly. Let's all be friends.
Laham Chianak Trestolum, Kalatisia Nea Eklaish Park.
Who are you?
Zulsen Sloak Natswa. Iwitsa Narum Mainzian.
I've been collecting these metal plates that we think are controls like the ones that got us here, but I really don't know. Do they have anything to do with getting us home?
Kalatisia Nea
Does this mean anything to you?
Ratso.
If you don't want me to have this, I'll go put it back in the museum. No harm done.
Ratso.
How does it feel to be alive again after all these years? I can't believe I said something so lame.
Ratso.
These life crystals. I hope it's okay that we've been kind of borrowing and using them. I mean, good thing, huh? Because here you are.
Nayak na Jutsasu.
Well, hey, thanks. It's been great talking to you. So long. You can go back to sleep now or whatever.
Nayak na Jutsasu.
I better tell Maggie about this.
Maggie. Come in, Maggie.
Yes? What?
Maggie, you won't believe what just happened.
Boston, I think I've got it. I've got the language. I can read this stuff now.
Can you speak it? Because I've got this...
But take this inscription here. I'm pretty sure it's talking about...
Maggie?
My mind must be playing tricks on me.
What were you saying about...
What are you? What do you want?
What's happening? What's going on?
Boston! Brink! Anybody!
Maggie! Brink! Come in. Wherever you are, we need you. Something's happened to Maggie. Damn.
Stop being a dick, Bjorn. No. There he is.
What are you doing here, Lo? I don't want you here.
Something happened to Maggie. She needs our help.
Then go help her. What I'm doing here is important.
Hey, if we felt that way about you, you'd still be dead.
You're the tough guy, Lo. You're the hero. Go do your hero activities and let me do the science. What do you think you're doing? I don't need your help.
What kind of contraption has Brink made here? Brink. Maggie's in trouble.
I'm sorry to hear of this. I will miss Maggie a great deal.
Wow.
Maggie's in trouble.
Then go help her. What do you think you're doing? I don't need your help.
The shovel is useless here.
Well, let's go check out the museum, I guess.
She's gone. Not a trace. Not a sign of struggle. Nothing. A control console. If this is a library, then this must be where you search and retrieve data. A control console.
We'll do
If
something.
this is a library, then this must be where you search and retrieve data. It won't accomplish anything.
Stupid.
Looks like the plant has permanently broken the screen. The screens must be part of one large computer.
So this is the part where you're stuck? I don't know why I'd use the tram. Only if I was gonna actually go to the Nexus, I guess. I've been told I'm done with this. Okay.
This game cheats.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this game, because
I can pilot a shuttle better. Damn.
I don't understand. I thought I was supposed. I'm trying
No
to
way.
land.
I had that.
I was trying to land like. I don't know what the goal is. I thought you were supposed to land gently on a flat surface, but it's always destroyed. So.
NASA simulators are easier.
Do you know what I'm supposed to do?
The Eagle has landed.
Whoa! Oh, I'm out of fuel. No.
This game cheats.
Maybe they'll bother the shit out of Bjorn this time. I don't know.
Come on, guys. Let's get a look at you. No! Go away!
Okay. So now I can take his stash.
You thief! Give those back!
I will, Brink. After you help me find Maggie.
I'm not going to waste one moment on such a meaningless task.
Yes, you will, Brink. If you ever want these life crystals back.
You're a miserable bully, Lo. Typical military mind. Pushing other people around.
Right. So follow me and do as you're told. Is that rational enough for you?
Show glowing crystals to Blipbrink.
That could be a really bad idea.
I thought he just punched me in the jaw. I thought he's like all, you know, prime physical shape, whatever.
Brink. Maggie's in trouble.
I will miss Maggie a great deal.
Never mind.
Oh, can't bring Bjorn down here.
control console. If this is a library, then this must be where you search and retrieve data. Brink. Maggie was on the brink of telling me what the inscriptions in the library meant. Do you understand what that means?
Yes, you'll be able to borrow alien science fiction novels from the library and entertain yourself.
You really don't care about anything but yourself, do you?
I care about something much more important than all our paltry selves.
Brink, there's a dead alien sealed inside a crystal tomb.
Did you bring me here to chat, Commander Lowe? Unless you have something pertinent to talk about, don't waste my time.
With all your newfound brilliance, Brink, can you make any sense out of this?
I don't have time to analyze every meaningless bit of debris you pick up and carry around with you, Commander Lowe.
I'm worried that these life crystals may have side effects.
The only side effect is the envy of people who haven't used them.
Have you used more of them?
Their effect on health and intelligence increases with each use.
What about their effect on sanity?
These life crystals are the most important technology ever created. They are the answer to everything.
Never mind.
I mean, okay, so I got him following me around, but I don't actually have a use for him offhand.
The larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller one.
I doubt Bjorn's gonna care about any of these. Alright, so let's actually go here. See, it's also weird that I can hold his crystals. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I actually wield the power over him that the game is indicating I do. Because he could just go grab some out of the first room where we found him. If nothing else. Alright, it's not like he doesn't know where they are. Oh!
Maggie, is that you? Are you all right?
Oh.
How can she be all right? She's bound up in that web.
Robbins.
Let's chat.
Maggie, about the bridges. What do you...
Can we please discuss that later? Just get me out of here.
I was wondering if they were going to continue their puns.
Maggie, about the library.
This is really bad timing, Boston. Get me out of here.
Brink seems to be very motivated to help me rescue you now that I have these crystals.
It was very bright of you to think of that. What's your next move, Brains?
Maggie, I'll try to think of something to free you.
Don't take too long. I think that thing likes me.
The monster seems kind of possessive about you.
Yeah, he definitely likes me. But I don't like him, Boston, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd get me out of here.
Or her, how do you know?
Maggie, are you injured?
Not yet, but I'd really like to get out of here before anything worse happens.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Brink. Unless we want to end up where Maggie is, we've got to get by this thing.
The obvious plan is for one of us to distract him while the other one slips by.
Maybe you are thinking better, Brink. You want to sneak or distract?
I'll be the diversion. Come here, you phlegm, carapace, slime-faced, mucus-brained, furry-legged abductor of luminously intelligent but pulchritudinous earth women. Lo, you idiot! Why are you standing there?
I'm still trying to figure out what you said.
Move your silly buttocks, you fool!
Boston, where are you going? I'm over here. Don't leave me.
What? I didn't click anything. What?
Where were you? This monster has me trapped.
What have you been doing? Playing explorer while the monster chases poor Brink?
I'm trying to figure out how to get that monster out of here. There's a waterfall out there and a flood channel leading into here. I just don't know how yet to link them up. It looks like a grate sealing something off.
Boston, where are you going? I'm over here. Don't leave me.
All right, so
Water is pouring through that hole at a tremendous rate. At this point, I'm ready to try any damn thing.
okay.
I think the water I diverted from the waterfall is flowing right to that grate. I can't use these two things together. Brink. There's a grate down by Maggie. If you can lure the monster over toward it, then when Maggie unclogs the grate, the water I diverted will hit it like a fire hose.
This is seriously your plan?
Do you have a better one?
Maggie, can you get the grate open?
Has anybody thought of the fact that if it does spout water like a fire hose, I'm right here?
That's a good point, Maggie. Hold on tight.
How do I hold on tight when I'm unclogging a grate?
That's why you get the big bucks.
Do it then. Just do it. It's only my life anyway.
Come on, you ponderous exoskeleton. You cocoon-eating, lobster-faced, cave-dwelling, arthropoidal elementary sphincter muscle.
Maggie, you made it.
How's my hair?
You're worried about your...
I was joking, Boston. You know, like you strong, manly types do when you just about get killed.
Maggie's safe now. I satisfied our little deal. So give me my crystals and let me get back to work.
Brink, it's time for us to work together on...
I said give them to me! Take one more step closer, Maggie, and you'll wish you were back with that giant lobster.
He sure is weird.
Now what?
I've been getting the feeling that the ghosts want us to help them. As if they were stuck and wanted out.
Stuck how?
Well, the library console seemed to indicate that they may have left this world for another. What if they want to come back, but can't?
I don't know. How will we go about helping? Assuming that's what they want, and they wouldn't eat us when they got back.
Beats me. I'm just interpreting.
Hold on, I gotta use the restroom. All right. Wait, am I coming through? Hello? Okay. And you're back. So, of those two puzzles, getting Brink to follow me and getting rid of the monster. Had you done either of those? Ice cream. Okay, so it was basically the flashlight trick.
Robbins, do you have any idea what it was you did to attract the thing to you?
I don't wear perfume, and heaven knows this outfit isn't exactly alluring. I was just sitting there.
Apparently that's enough.
That's usually enough for very lonely men on Earth. As for this monster, I'd just as soon not have another date like that anytime soon.
You handled that whole business with the grape pretty well, Maggie.
I hate to admit it, but it was a good idea you had. Not everybody thinks of diverting a waterfall.
I see.
As worried as I am for Brink, I can't help feeling a little angry at him.
He's wacko, nuts, out of his mind with greed. He's not himself. It's those damn crystals.
You were starting to tell me something before Bob the Lobster came to pick you up for your date.
Just a sample of what I was reading. Nothing significant. What mattered is that I could understand it. I've caught on to how their language works.
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get tired. I've done a lot of digging.
And I've done so much reading, my eyes ache.
What do you think of our situation now, Maggie?
You want the truth, Boston? I thought I had faced reality when Brink died. But when that monster carried me off, I finally understood what it means to be in an alien place. Nothing here is going to go the way we expect it. There's no guarantee there even is a way home.
We have had some help from the ghosts.
Help? They have their own ideas of what they want us to do. They don't care whether we get home or not.
But I do, and you do, so we're not giving up.
Oh, I know. I'll keep on searching and trying to understand. Even if I die here, I'll at least know something about the place before I croak, right?
I guess that's a comfort. You still hanging in there?
I'm okay, Boston. Don't worry about me.
We going back to puns?
You won't believe what I found, Maggie. The central island and the 5 rock spires around it aren't just connected by underwater trams. There are also light bridges
Goes
leading
back
from the spires
to
to
the
this
first one.
amazingly transparent crystal above the center island.
A bridge made from light?
I know, it doesn't make any sense, but it's true.
Their technology is so far advanced beyond ours that I don't know if anything could surprise me now.
If they can make bridges out of light, you have to wonder if they can make anything else.
You mean light beer?
I was thinking more of a lighthouse. Light summer clothing.
Light-hearted.
Light-footed.
Light salad dressing.
Light-footed.
Light-hearted.
Light-footed.
Light salad dressing.
Light-footed.
Delighted.
Light-minded.
Light salad dressing.
Light-footed.
Light-fingered.
I still can't believe you were able to decode an alien tongue.
I didn't say I was fluent, and they designed it so foreigners like me could decode it.
Where are those ghosts when you really need them?
They only show up when they think they need us.
Have you learned anything about those metal plates?
The shapes are all significant in their written language. They're also rich with symbolism in their culture.
But you have no clue what they have to do with navigation, right?
That's right. I'm a clue-free zone on that one.
After seeing what they've done to Brink, we'd better think long and hard before we start duplicating these back on Earth.
Don't worry. We're probably never going back there. And even if we do, I doubt anyone will ever be able to figure out this alien science.
Now that you can read the library inscriptions, can you make any sense out of this?
It didn't even look like the same language to me before. But now I can see the relationship between this writing and the things I read in the library.
What does it say?
It seems to be talking about an important thing, I don't know what, that was hidden
Any hints about where?
on the other side of the hole. so that none may enter. Then it tells how to, pull back this part of entrance, whatever that means. It's pretty vague.
There are some things that man was not meant to understand.
Yeah, but this one even woman is having a hard time with.
I was gonna say woman is what man is not supposed to understand. Yeah, so I did all of those.
I never would have found out anything from the map room if there hadn't been all those engraved keys lying around. Almost as if they were left for us.
Only intelligent beings would have been able to figure out how to use them.
Maggie, that's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me.
I meant any being over the intellectual level of, say, a baboon.
Oh, now you're making me blush. When I called you before you were kidnapped, I was trying to tell you that it worked. I revived the alien.
Was it angry? Glad?
He didn't kill me, if that's what you mean. He talked to me, but I didn't understand anything he said.
So we take her over there. That's obviously the next step.
Maggie, we've got to find a way to communicate with the alien inventor.
I know, Boston. He's the only one who can answer our questions.
He's also the only one who knows for sure how to get us home.
Oh wait, we can't. Well, Bjorn didn't go downstairs with me. I don't know.
Thanks.
I guess they have Boston walk away from that scene when when Bjorn first distracts the monster, because people are probably getting stuck just staying right there. I actually wasn't sure if the tram would fit two of us. I don't know why I'm taking the trams. Just doing something different, I guess.
The larger moon is being eclipsed by the smaller one.
Wait. Oh, he took all the crystals. Damn it. He took all my crystals. Because of course. That's a stupid trap, but I mean, it makes sense.
Robbins.
No. Robbins, get out of my path.
None for me, thanks.
Ugh.
It's the remains of a huge creature.
Here's where my alien education either pays off or we die.
Die?
As long as I don't accidentally offend him, we'll be okay.
Aklash Pag.
He says, open your mouth, which is their way of saying speak.
You do the talking, Maggie, so you can understand each other.
Speak.
Why was your tomb so carefully hidden?
So only the most persistent, the most clever, and therefore the most dangerous of visitors would find me.
Reasonable answer.
Why has your body been preserved so carefully?
Since all the evil in this place was my fault, I chose to be its guardian forever.
If what you did was bad, why do the museum displays give you so much honor?
There was a time when my creations were thought to be good. I believed it myself, or I would never have created them.
How long will you remain here?
Until the last of my mistakes is rectified, or until the life crystals lose their power out of miserable death.
We want to go home.
That is the wish of all living creatures. It is a vain wish, for there is no true home. All intelligence wanders and has no rest.
The probe you sent out brought us here. We want to go back to our home planet.
Another one of our terrible mistakes. We sent out those probes when we thought we had found the glorious secrets of the universe. We could not call them back. Thus, I remain here to warn all those who come in answer to an invitation we wish we had not sent.
Warning us won't do any good unless we can get back home to Earth to tell other humans.
There are two ways to protect your planet. One is if you return and warn them to stay away. The other is if you never return at all. Which warning do you think will be more effective?
Tell us how to get back to Earth. I beg you.
If my people could return from Space-Time 6 where they have gone, they would rebuild this starport. They would make a crystal ship, which would take you back to your planet. But they will never find their way back home.
There's water everywhere in these islands. Waterfalls, pools, and the sea all around.
We love the water. But now my people live in an eternal desert, neither drinking nor thirsting. If only they could thirst again, and then drink. If only they could dive into the sea and hear the roaring of the waterfall.
The creatures who live here now, did you people know of them, or did they come later?
Millions of years have passed since then. What once were pets or companions have followed their own evolutionary paths. They have become as beautiful or as terrible, as clever or as stupid as it was in them to be.
The monster who captured me, are there any more of them?
That one did not evolve. It was made. And there are as many of them as are needed.
The light bridges are magnificent. We never dreamed that people could walk on light.
Ah, yes. We were happily surprised at how convenient those light strands turned out to be. If we had known, we would not have bothered to build the trams.
If you were surprised that the lights could be used as bridges, what did you create them for?
When all the bridges are complete, the eye will see.
When you say the eye will see, you aren't talking about our eyes, are you?
An eye that can see the 3 dimensions of time, as well as the 3 dimensions of space. It will show you beauty beyond belief. But once you have seen Space-Time 6, will you ever see Space-Time 4 again? The eye may be open, but the mind hasn't the strength to see.
The map helped us find you. Did you create it?
It was created by those who now wish only to find themselves.
Who are you, Honored One?
The bringer of misfortune.
Please tell me who you are.
I am the doer who undoes, the creator who uncreates. And yet, I would gladly be the destroyer who undestroys, the dangerous one who protects.
Speak plainly. Tell us who you are.
Once, I was hailed as the greatest mind my people ever produced. I tried to bring them power and happiness. I gave them power to leave this world, to leave their bodies, to enter an existence as pure mind, eternally perfect. But I could not give them the power to return and reclaim their abandoned bodies, their decaying world. They are lost and cannot return.
I have a feeling that's tied to the crystals. We'll see here.
Have you a name?
I had a name when I was alive. Now that I am again and again dead, what need have I for names? My body is now so ancient that the crystals scarcely have power over me. I rise for a few minutes, and then I fall again. Soon, I will cease to rise at all. Only then will my grief end. I want no name or memory to live after me.
This is a very, very sad creature.
The language of the library was a great achievement. It was so clear and surprisingly easy to learn.
The greater the idea, the simpler and clearer the language needed to express it.
Alright, let's do that again.
If we have the chance to read everything in the library, what will we learn?
You will learn all that I and my people ever knew. And you will learn that in the end, we were still the same people we were when we knew nothing.
If we have the chance to read everything in the library,
It seemed like that was different.
what will we learn?
You will learn all that I and my people ever knew. And you will learn that in the end, we were still the same people we were when we knew nothing.
Maybe not. I don't know. I missed that because I continued the discussion, but I wasn't really listening. That was stupid.
Why is this inscription in another kind of writing?
I did not write it. I would not have written it.
I can read it, but the meaning isn't clear. It speaks of something hidden.
It was the first achievement on the road to my greatest error, the one that condemned my people.
The metal plates we found, what are they?
They are authority and power. Each shape has a meaning. And when they are fitted together, they have a new meaning.
If we put the control plates in the triangle, what will happen?
You will open the door to beauty without boundaries, and to trouble without end.
Did you invent the life crystals? To raise the dead is the greatest achievement we've seen.
What raises the dead can debase the living.
Debase. That's an interesting way of putting it. If we stopped aging, we wouldn't need to reproduce. I mean, it's weird stuff to think about.
Are there side effects to the crystals?
What the crystals create is not a life, but a slave.
So when the life crystals restore you, you aren't really alive?
They restore the cells and the organs, but take away all that made the life worth living.
Yep, Bjorn's fucked.
Then why did you make them?
Our society became obsessed with living eternally. I underestimated the breadth and danger of the obsession. The crystals are the second worst mistake I made.
The worst was the ghosts?
What are the ghosts we saw? Are they alive?
My people all traveled to the realm of Space-Time 6, where 3 dimensions of time join to the 3 dimensions of space. It is indescribably beautiful, but they can build nothing there. They can create nothing, they just exist, on and on with empty lives and hearts that long for this hard and stony world.
The ghosts are your people, then?
Their connection to this world is so slight. They can disturb the energy in the air. They can make themselves visible for a few moments. But they can't build anything here. They will live forever. But it is not life.
Is it impossible for your people to come back?
It takes enormous strength of will to leave that place and come back to this one. They have all tried. They have all failed. And now they have been away too long. They have lost the physical memory of how to live here in Space-Time 4.
Why did the ghosts lead us to you?
Some of them foolishly hope that if I help you open the gateway again, you might have the strength to lead them home, to let them remake their bodies here. But I am sure that all that would happen is you, too, would be lost in Space-Time 6.
Has this been informative? It's very illuminating as for the story. I can't say I caught on what to do next. But the story is very interesting.
Then why did you make them?
Our society became obsessed with living eternally. I underestimated the breadth and danger of the obsession. The crystals are the second worst mistake I made.
When I hear second worst, that makes me think of Guybrush 3.0. Oh, it's the second largest alien I've ever seen, you know. Hi, Bullseye. What's up?
Thank you for helping us.
I will only have helped you when you give up your foolish plan.
We're not giving up.
My only consolation is that true death comes closer with each dying.
Good job of translating, Maggie.
He speaks very slowly and clearly, but I'm also pretty damn good.
Wait. Does it come through? There it is. Okay, I was wondering. It's like, it didn't. Okay. I was wondering if that little message would show. I'm not in the middle of a Monkey Island game. I've beaten the ones I've played. We talked about this. Okay, so what do we do, Robbins?
Robbins.
I never started number... I haven't played 2 either. I've played 1, 3, and 4. And I've beaten 1, 3, and 4.
He's loaded with information we might need.
She read my mind. I didn't even ask her anything.
Where are those ghosts when you really need them?
They only show up when they think they need us.
You still hanging in there?
I'm okay, Boston. Don't worry about me.
Thanks.
Yeah, there were all those weird technical things that made it like hard to obtain or something. And it kind of worried me. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. Let's go push Brink over the brink. He's hopeless. He's a piece of shit.
Brink, there's a dead alien sealed inside a crystal tomb.
In a culture that can raise the dead, they probably have a good reason when they choose to bury somebody instead of reviving him. Now leave me alone.
There are side effects to the life crystals, Brink. They change your personality. They seem to be making you crazy.
Yes, the poor, ignorant fools who slog through the mud of inferior mental functions. They look at brilliance and call it madness.
Can you tell me?
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
Can you tell me?
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
Thanks for helping me save Maggie.
You've already rewarded me by being a pushover, Commander.
We're on the verge of opening a gateway in the fabric of reality. If it works, we think it might lead us home.
Yes, you and Maggie can go home. Do you think I don't know you secretly plan to leave me behind and take credit for everything yourselves?
Frank, I have to tell you, you're exhibiting signs of advanced dementia. You're paranoid, violent, and manic.
I know you're saying these things to try to gain power over me. And if you don't shut your mouth, I'll shut it for you.
About the...
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
Why do I bother? Talking to you is a waste of time. What kind of contraption has Brink made here?
All right. What should I call it? He's on the edge. He's on the brink. I don't know. I call him Bjorn. There's probably a time later in the game where he falls over.
Robbins. Now that you can read the library inscriptions, can you make any sense out of this?
It didn't even look like the same language to me before. But now I can see the relationship between this writing and the things I read in the library.
What does it say?
It seems to be talking about an important thing, I don't know what, that was hidden
Any hints about where?
on the other side of the hole, so that none may enter. Then it tells how to, pull back this part of entrance, whatever that means. It's pretty vague.
There are some things that man was not meant to understand.
Yeah, but this one even woman is having a hard time with.
Thanks.
Never been to this spire, so I have doubts as to how far in the game I actually am. So, this is the edge of existence. Maybe we're talking about this?
It's shimmering, a light that doesn't seem real, as if it's just on the edge of existence.
It makes me think of something. Something I saw earlier. Or maybe I read it.
Yeah, the tablet. That's what I mean. Wait, what? Oh.
It won't do anything. Can you look at this inscription, Maggie? Does it say anything that might help?
Catch.
It wasn't clear to me before. But now I can see. Boston. It exactly describes that strange field of almost light.
What does it say?
It's a set of instructions. Now it makes perfect sense. I just twist this.
Everything's so simple when you read the directions.
If we didn't know better, we'd think that island had been there for 1,000,000 years.
That looks like the thing that Bjorn is building.
This island was brought back from another dimension. This island was brought back from another dimension.
Opening. Whoa.
What was so important that they left us exact instructions on how to get here?
Maybe that metal plate over there.
Oh my. Shit just got real.
That's the fourth one. If it's like the metal plates on Attila, these four should fit together in that triangle matrix.
Yes, but there's no guarantee that putting them together will take us anywhere we want to go.
You have the most cheerful thoughts, Ms. Robbins.
If you had been abducted by a monster and then half drowned, you might be pessimistic too.
But you lived, didn't you? And your hair looks terrific again.
You sure know how to make a girl feel good.
We'd better go find Brink again, in case these metal plates do the job.
He threatened to kill me the last time I saw him. Maybe it would be safer if we leave him and send an expedition back to get him later. An armed expedition.
There's no guarantee we'll ever get back. For all we know, this is a one-way trip.
You're right. We can't leave him. He scares me, Boston. Worse than the monster.
They're both just hungry for something.
But Brink is smarter. More dangerous.
We're smart too. Let's go.
We're smart too.
It's shimmering, a light that doesn't seem real, as if it's just on the edge of existence.
Just wanted to hear him say that again. Wait. No. Ah, fuck it. Actually, I'm gonna save it here instead. Ooh, what?
That was a powerful one.
Commander Lowe, can you hear me?
Brink, we're looking for you. We've got the last of the metal plates and we...
Listen to me, Commander. I'm trapped. I need your help.
Where are you?
It's near one of the light bridges. An arched bridge over a waterfall, and then into a crevice in the rock. You must have been there. You're the one who's been turning on all the light bridges, aren't you?
Hold tight, we're on our way.
Hold tight! Very funny.
This is what should be called Bjorn on Brink. This one. Okay.
Robbins, we should find Brink and get him out of whatever predicament he's in.
Pretty ironic, really. Brink needing our help.
Thanks.
So what if we didn't? What if we just ignored him? Just like, nah. Let's bring the armed. I mean, shit. Oh, I'm going the long way, aren't I? It's been a long time since we've been to the Nexus.
We'd better go find Brink again, in case these metal plates do the job.
He threatened to kill me the last time I saw him. Maybe it would be safer if we leave him and send an expedition back to get him later. An armed expedition.
There's no guarantee we'll ever get back. For all we know, this is a one-way trip.
You're right. We can't leave him. He scares me, Boston. Worse than the monster.
They're both just hungry for something.
But Brink is smarter. More dangerous.
Same
We're
conversation.
smart too. Let's go.
This is supposed to go here. Tried to organize these some way. I've never used the jawbone, I don't think.
Doors everywhere. I wonder which one is the pay toilet.
Before I discovered the light bridges, I always thought it was weird how there were tram calls everywhere and I never used them. Okay. So, I don't know where he is. But he's not in his normal spot, huh?
What kind of contraption has Brink made here?
Where did he say he was? What did he say? I thought he said he wasn't on. I thought he said he was on the light bridge.
Load a shuttle. Come in, Cora.
Accident.
Way out of range. Where are you?
It's near one of the light bridges. An arched bridge over a waterfall, and then into a crevice in the rock.
He's over here. Well, well.
You just got your hand jammed in the rock? I thought you were in real trouble, Brink.
When would it be real trouble, Commander? When it's your hand?
I don't go sticking my hand in the cracks.
I was reaching for a life crystal, and then the rock shifted. My circulation is cut off. No blood is getting to my hand. You can't pull me out, Commander. Don't leave me to die here, even if you have to cut off my hand.
Don't be so dramatic, Brink. Nobody's going to cut off your hand.
Don't make promises you might not be able to keep, Maggie.
Are you serious? He's just got a stuck hand.
It's a race to see whether gangrene kills him before he dies of thirst or starvation.
You'd cut it off.
Of course he would. The military trains you to recognize necessity, and do it.
It would be easier if I had anything to cut it with.
Chew it off then!
Oh, I would, Brink. But human teeth can't bite through bone.
After all that's happened to us, this may be the most horrible.
Do something, Commander! Do it now!
Yeah, there was that guy that cut off his own arm when it got stuck. He was like hiking by himself. Hey, Space. That was a real thing. He was out, you know, hiking in the mountains by himself. He fell, 100 feet or whatever, and a boulder landed and crushed his arm, and he cut his own arm off with a blunt knife. Happened, I don't know, about 15 years ago or something. There's probably similar stories, but I just remember reading about that one. Or not just reading it. There was actually, I remember they featured him. He was in that beer commercial. Did anyone remember, like... Oh, it was a movie too? I remember there was those beer commercials way back in the day, like Man Law or whatever. They had like Triple H and some other famous people, but they had that guy as on the panel, like, deciding what Man Law is, because he's a real man. Because how many guys say, yeah, I cut off my own arm with a blunt knife because I had to? All right, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna leave Brink here in suspense. I'll be right back. All right.
Robbins. What if I hadn't noticed that inscription and taken it with me? We could have wandered around here until we died without ever finding that island.
They hide it, then they help us find it. Who can understand why aliens do what they do? Maybe it's a test of our intelligence.
Or maybe it's a test of our dumb luck.
Or our persistence.
Any ideas on how to free Brink from the crevice?
Aside from pulling? No. Cutting off his hand seems pretty severe. I hope it isn't necessary.
After seeing what they've done to Brink, we'd better think long and hard before we start duplicating these back on Earth.
Don't worry. We're probably never going back there. And even if we do, I doubt anyone will ever be able to figure out this alien science.
Hey, cat. It's Kitty. Say something. Say something to the people. Never talks to the people. Alright. I just got tired of it. It's really that simple. Just like, my hair's been long for long enough. It's quite liberating. They took away a lot of options that used to be here. The ghost, the light beer.
You still hanging in there?
I'm okay, Boston. Don't worry about me.
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get tired. I've done a lot of digging.
And I've done so much reading, my eyes ache.
What do you think?
The shapes are all significant in their written language. They're also rich with symbolism in their culture.
But you have no clue what they have to do with navigation, right?
That's right. I'm a clue-free zone on that one. He's loaded with information we might need.
Do you have any idea what it was you did to attract the thing to you?
I don't wear perfume, and heaven knows this outfit isn't exactly alluring. I was just sitting there.
Apparently that's enough.
That's usually enough for very lonely men on Earth. As for this monster, I'd just as soon not have another date like that anytime soon.
Thanks. Brink, how are you holding up?
Get me out of here, or I'll... please get me out of here!
That won't work.
Here we go.
You're going to saw off his hand with a jawbone?
The teeth are razor sharp.
What about anesthetic?
Do it, Commander!
Brace yourself, Brink. I can't believe you endured so much pain without fainting.
I'm fine. But I'll need more crystals.
Come with us to the Triangle Matrix. We've got all the metal plates. You think it's gonna take us home?
You don't know where it's going to take you. I'd rather gather more life crystals.
What if it does take us home, Brink? What if we can't come back and get you? Do you want to stay here forever? Then what will happen to your research into the life crystals?
Yes, I see your point. I'll go with you to try out these metal plates. But if it doesn't get us home, then you two will stop interfering with me from then on. All right? You agree we have a deal?
Agreed.
All right, all right.
No, I'm looking for something to help get us home.
There's not blood all over it. So, did he, when he put a crystal on it, did that heal it back, or I guess, I don't know, maybe just stop the bleeding.
That should do it.
Do what? What's happening?
Nothing is happening, that's what.
That's not exactly nothing, Brink.
It's a door. You think Earth is on the other side? I think nothing is on the other side.
What did you expect? The Tooth Fairy to come and fly us all home? The door opened. Let's go see what's in there.
We had a deal. I came, these metal plates did not take us home, and now you will have to leave me alone forever. You gave me your word, and I expect you to keep it.
He is definitely insane.
Is that your opinion as a journalist?
It's my opinion as a sane person.
So, well, yeah, that's consistent, I guess, with the talking about the crystal sealing the wound. That's consistent with the puzzle earlier with the fossil, right? Because you have to assemble all the bones. It doesn't bring back the bones, but once the bones are there, it puts the flesh on them.
That job's been done.
I am proud of me. Yep. Yeah, one more spire. It is dead silent right now.
I saw something like this in the museum display. This machine was the greatest of the inventor's achievements.
What does it do?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think it might send us home?
Right now, it's doing nothing. It's a row of crystalline devices. It looks like there's a part missing here. There's a gap.
It's green.
That doesn't fit here. Looks like a life crystal would fit perfectly in here. That doesn't fit here. This delicate instrument requires a specific piece.
Oh no, I don't know where to find this piece.
It's a row of crystalline devices. It doesn't seem to be missing anything. Robbins. We've got to try and turn on the inventor's machine. It's the only way to find out what it does.
What do we do? Search all these islands for a part when we don't even know what it looks like? Where are all those helpful hints now?
The hints were about things they deliberately hid to keep them safe. But this missing part, what if it was stolen? Or just corroded away?
Then all of this would be for nothing. Boston, somebody knows what the missing part does, and maybe even where it is.
Well, I don't know.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about somebody who was sealed in a crystal pyramid.
All right, we can go all the way back.
Thanks.
She just told me what to do. I didn't figure it out. I mean, she just said somebody might know. That would have been good enough. First of all, is Bjorn just back working on his project, his relic?
Get away from here!
Punch me with his remaining hand.
I won't let you break my life crystal machine!
We don't want to break anything.
My machine isn't working yet. Yes, gloat if you want to. I've studied all the inscriptions. Maggie's not the only one who can decipher strange languages. I followed the plans I found, but there's still something missing, and without it the machine won't work. So if you think you can steal my life crystals again, Commander Lowe, think again. I'll kill you first, and believe me, no one will ever revive you.
Actually, you've robbed me twice, and I only robbed you once. So you're still one ahead.
Don't joke with me!
Don't joke with him, Boston.
I won't stand here and let you distract me from my achievements. Go away! My work is very important. You can't possibly understand what I'm doing here.
Brink,
What?
have you seen the large machine in the laboratory?
It is a meaningless toy compared to what I am working on.
Brink, there's a dead alien sealed inside a crystal tomb.
In a culture that can raise the dead, they probably
It's
have
way
a good
behind.
reason when they choose to bury somebody instead of reviving him. Now leave me alone.
Can you tell me?
I don't have time to waste on foolish discussion of nothing.
We're on the verge of opening a gateway in the fabric of reality. If it works, we think it might lead us home.
Yes, you and Maggie can go home. You
She's
think
all
I don't
old.
know you secretly plan to leave me behind and take credit for everything yourselves?
Why do I bother? Talking to you is a waste of time.
Alright, so that's not what I came for. We're here to look at this. Do I skip it? No. I'd rather see the full ride up as well as the full ride down. I'm running out of crystals again, damn it.
Speak.
The island we found, where was it hidden?
It left this reality, but only a little way. It can come back, because it never fully left.
Then why did you make them?
Our society became obsessed with living eternally. I underestimated the breadth and danger of the obsession. The crystals are the second worst mistake I made.
The machine in your laboratory, what does it do?
Where the lights all shine, it opens the eye.
The eye. Does that mean the crystal at the meeting place of the light bridges? The machine generated this eye.
The eye sees into all space and time. And where the eye sees, the mind can fly.
Alright, Hurricane. See you later.
Was this eye the doorway into the place where your people went?
A door that can be crossed only one way.
You don't know that. If someone has a strong enough tie to reality,
You think you are stronger than all my people? Even they, the strongest race known, could not overcome the temptation before it was too late.
if we bring your people back to this world, then they can build a starship to take us home to Earth. It's our only chance. Maybe we'll fail, but you must let us try.
Since you think you are stronger and wiser than my people, I will let you have the fruit of your pride. I will tell you how to find the piece I hid. If you know how to ask. But it will cost you more than you ever imagined.
Trying to imagine. Is this one of those selling your soul to the devil things? Are you going to have to live the life of a possessed crystal junkie? I don't know what's more than selling your soul.
Please don't play any more games with us. Where is the missing piece?
You cannot understand what will begin if you activate the eye. You cannot bear to pay what it will cost you.
Yes, you've warned us. Now where is the piece?
Go to the map with this message and see what it shows you.
What will it cost me? Why did she ask that? I don't like it when my own character doesn't ask the natural questions.
I have said enough.
It's even worse.
How long will you remain here?
Until the last of my mistakes is rectified, or until the life crystals lose their power out of miserable death.
Tell us how to get back to Earth. I beg you.
If my people could return from Space-Time 6 where they have gone, they would rebuild the starport. They would make a crystal ship, which would take you back to your planet. But they will never find their way back home.
The island moves in and out of our reality?
It loses substance with every passage. We thought we could take our world with us into Space-Time 6. It could not be done.
When something leaves our reality, where does it go?
To a place where time is infinite in all directions. But because it does not move along a single line, it can never be predicted or controlled. Those who go there from here cannot change anything. They are nothing but observers. Forever.
Have you a name?
I had a name when I was alive. Now that I am again and again dead, what need have I for names? My body is now so ancient that the crystals scarcely have power over me. I rise for a few minutes, and then I fall again. Soon, I will cease to rise at all. Only then will my grief end. I want no name or memory to live after me.
The monster who captured me. Are there any more of them?
That one did not evolve. It was made. And there are as many of them as are needed.
Thank you for helping us.
Help yourselves by giving up. Never look into the impossible eye. You don't have the strength to return from that place.
There it is. That is a weird combination that would have this in it. Yeah, these definitely are randomly generated. Always so inconvenient.
So that's where the part is.
Assuming he gave us the right code.
So that's where the part is.
Assuming he gave us the right code.
Thinking maybe it was this. I wasn't sure what that was a picture of.
Robbins. We've got to try and turn on the inventor's machine. It's the only way to find out what it does.
What do we do? Search all these islands for a part when we don't even know what it looks like? Where are all those helpful hints now?
The hints were about things they deliberately hid to keep them safe. But this missing part, what if it was stolen? Or just corroded away?
Then all of this would be for nothing. Boston, somebody knows what the missing part does, and maybe even where it is.
Well, I don't know.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about somebody who was sealed in a crystal pyramid.
Do you get the idea that he really doesn't want us to succeed in repairing his machine?
Let's just find the missing piece.
Thanks.
It is here.
I wish I knew what's going to happen when I get this piece back in place.
That was what it was. Okay, I thought that was like, I thought it showed a picture of like a cave that you would go down into. Cathedral tram. All right, are we ready? Oh, shit.
Where have you been?
Where have we been?
I need your crystals. All of them. Right now!
Come on, Brink. How many crystals can one man use?
Not for me, you fools. I need them for my machine. For science. Research. Give them to me!
Machine? What are you talking about?
I'm through talking! I'm not going to let anybody stand between me and the greatest scientific achievement in history!
I only have these few crystals left, Brink, but I'll be glad to share some of them if you want.
All of them! You didn't share anything, Lo. I took them! And it's a good thing you didn't fight me. I would have killed you to get these.
You would have tried.
You two will be nothing but a footnote in the annals of my achievements.
He didn't damage the machine part, did he?
I was gonna say I need to go to the bathroom again, so hold on. And we're back. So I don't understand.
Looks like a life crystal would fit perfectly in here.
Why Lo was so accommodating.
It fits, but the machine still doesn't work. Did the alien lie to us, or does the machine need something else?
It needs these.
I guess I'll take this with me.
Yeah, keep it. I'll keep it on my person. More walking. Walking so slow. There is no... Yeah, only text speed. Ugh, no speed. Have to wait for her to get in. So, I'm gonna guess all of that means this is now empty. And we're gonna have to confront Brink on this. Yep.
They're all gone.
Why did I just give him up again? 'Cause then I gotta go take it from him. Or something.
What are you doing here? I have no need for your help. Go away! My work is very important. You can't possibly understand what I'm doing here.
I like how he's gone completely pale ever since he lost his hand.
I won't stand here and let you distract me from my achievements. I won't stand here and let you distract me from my achievements. I don't want that. It's just another artifact.
Brink, this is important. I think I know what piece is missing from your machine.
How can you know anything about this? You're not a scientist. You're just a strutting tin soldier.
I think it's the same piece that the eye generator needed. I think it's the key to all this technology. The alien inventor hid it because without it, none of the machines he considers dangerous will work.
Why would the creator of life crystals think they were dangerous?
Because the crystals make you feel so good that they take over your life. All you care about is getting more of them. He said it was the second worst mistake he'd made.
And the worst mistake?
The eye.
So you and Maggie, you keep telling me I'm crazy. But you plan to make an even worse mistake.
I'll make you a deal, Brink.
Yes, like the deal you made before. I keep my part, but you go back on it.
I didn't go back on it. I just wanted to talk about it with you first.
No deals with liars and thieves.
Brink, you need what I have to make your machine work. But if it works, then you'll have plenty of life crystals, right? You could share them with us and it wouldn't cost you anything, right?
If you have the missing parts, yes.
That's my deal. Your machine, my part. 50-50 on the life crystals.
I know you plan to cheat me.
We won't even come near the machine when it's running. You divide up the life crystals.
Then what's to stop me from keeping them all?
Because I am trained as a military man, Brink. And if I ever actually decide to fight you, I don't care how strong and healthy you are. You will lose. And then I will take them all. Got it?
Get your missing part and put it in my machine. Even liars and thieves can bargain as long as they watch each other very carefully.
I just don't know how yet to link them up.
It goes right there.
Remember our deal, Brink. I fix your machine, I get half the life crystals.
But I divide them up. I remember very well.
I just don't know how yet to link them up.
Someone's going off that edge. And turns out to be Robbins? Oh, the slot is there. Robbins, you're in the damn way. Hold on. Come over here. All right. See, it looked like right there, but now it's saying that's a slot. So we build a machine with a slot without knowing what fits in it.
It fits perfectly. This is how the aliens designed the life crystal machine to work.
Yeah, he's a slave. He doesn't actually know what he's doing.
Nothing's happening.
Yes, it is. It's vibrating. Be patient. Who knows how fast it's supposed to work? We'll just have to wait.
Suits me fine. We split them 50-50, right?
Of course.
50-50. Look, there's one. And another.
2.
Is that all? Just 2? I need more than 2.
I don't know about that, Brink, but it's a sure thing I need more than 1. You still have all the crystals you stole from me and every other place on these islands.
Don't touch them.
50-50, you said, Brink. Well, you must have hundreds of life crystals. It's not even 50-50 if I take these 2.
I knew you were a liar and a cheat.
You weren't gonna let me have even one of these.
I'll make the machine even better. It will produce more.
Not till we're gone, it won't. I need that machine part to run the eye generator.
You will take nothing from this machine, you lying thief!
Once the eye is working, you can either come back with us to Earth, or you can stay here, take the part out of the eye generator and put it back in your own machine. Just have a little patience.
No! My machine is stopping! You've wrecked my machine! You're a dead man!
Brink, please. We don't have to fight. You can have the part back after we're done with it.
Everything you say is a lie!
Maggie, tell him.
If you say a word, Maggie, I'll kill you too!
Brink, don't make me hurt you.
You won't hurt me when you're dead!
You gonna jump? Go over the edge.
Brink! Oh, Maggie, please believe me. I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't want him dead.
It wasn't Brink who died here. Brink died when he fell down the hole when we first arrived. What just fell over the cliff was someone else. Someone alien. created by those death crystals.
Maggie, are we making an even worse mistake by activating the eye?
Staying in this world any longer than we have to, that's the worst mistake we could make. We've got to do anything we can to survive.
But what if we die trying?
Don't you get it, Boston? This place is worse than death. I'd rather die than stay here.
Come on. It's kind of a neat looking place.
Robbins. Poor Brink. Dying one miserable death wasn't good enough.
Whatever died the second time, it wasn't Brink. It was the evil of the crystals manifested in Brink's body.
Thanks.
All right. So go this way. So is this one of your favorite games, Bullseye? Well, that's pretty good taste in general, for sure. I will say my one complaint about this game is that sometimes it's just not very clear what's going on. Like, the, you know, you can zoom in on these to read them. This one looks very similar, but it doesn't work the same at all. You can't actually zoom in on it. It's not a code and so forth. And then the slot it goes into, it doesn't really describe it very well. There are other little things like that, but other than that, I'm just getting that out of the way. Like, I like everything else about this game. I really like the atmosphere and, of course, the music, but that's just because it's, you know, Michael Land, of course. Just like in some instances, it just seemed like the game didn't really communicate what was going on. But other than that, I mean, I feel like that could have been pretty easily rectified. Everything else is really good. All right.
Crystals Brink died for.
That wasn't Brink.
The alien was right. This thing has already killed one of us, but it's back in place. It's a row of crystalline devices. Robbins.
The generator won't work without all 5 light bridges focused on the hub.
Who the hell was that?
Poor Brink. Dying one miserable death wasn't good enough.
Whatever died the second time, it wasn't Brink. It was the evil of the crystals manifested in Brink's body.
I couldn't even concentrate on what she said. Who the hell voiced this?
The generator won't work without all 5 light bridges focused on the hub.
You possessed?
The generator won't work without all 5 light bridges focused on the hub.
Thanks.
Oh, there's more here.
I don't know how to work these controls. I don't know what to do with this device.
Aha. Good thing you missed when I was very stuck on those bridges. I didn't understand how they worked at all.
Sorry, Bird. You'll have to find a new home.
It's gonna get pissed at you.
Here's the lens that shapes the light for the bridge. Here's the lens that shapes the light for the bridge. I don't know what to do with this device. I don't know how to work these controls. It's a row of crystalline devices.
All right, let's get this.
Robbins. You're the one who read the alien books. What exactly happens when we turn it on with enough life crystals in it?
It would have taken me years to read everything, Boston, and I didn't understand half of what I read. But there's no doubt that this machine is dangerous. The alien warned us it might cost us more than we expected.
What does that mean?
It might mean that just turning on the machine might kill us.
You mean he booby-trapped the thing?
I mean that the machine may draw on more than life crystals. It may drain the life out of whoever uses it.
Then I'm running the controls.
Don't be absurd. It might do nothing, too. Or it could kill whoever isn't at the controls. I just want to tell you.
No goodbyes. We're gonna make it home together, Maggie.
I'm not sentimental, Boston. I wasn't going to say goodbye. I just want you to promise me something.
After you saw me break every promise I made to Brink, you want me to make another one to you?
What happened with Brink couldn't be helped, Boston. I know you'll keep your word with me.
What's the promise?
If I die and you live, don't use any life crystals on me. Don't revive me. Do you understand?
Are you sure?
I saw what Brink became. I don't want that to happen to me. You wouldn't be saving Maggie Robbins. You'd be creating a monster with my memories, my face. Don't do it. Promise me.
I promise, Maggie. And vice versa, okay?
All right.
And now you tell me the truth about something, Maggie. Are you sure you didn't find out somewhere that something bad happens to the person at the controls of this machine?
Boston, I don't know any more than you do about what will happen when I switch this thing on.
If that's a lie, I'm gonna be really ticked off, Maggie.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. It's stuck. I'll have to pry it open.
No, don't do it.
Be careful. Maggie! Maggie, you liar! You knew this would happen.
The eye.
It worked. The eye is restored.
Worth it then. Go home.
Maggie.
Well, shit, if it's just me, then is it worth it?
Poor kind Maggie.
Oh yeah, no, that is right. I was thinking that wasn't right.
I should have known the inventor would have one more trick up his sleeve.
What? Can't you just cancel the light bridge? Turn it off! Turn it off now! Ah! Okay.
That was the inventor's last chance to stop me. I will get out into Space-Time 6. I will bring the people of this place back home, and they will build me a starship that will take me back to Earth.
Which means none of that will happen.
I guess this is the real test. Can a practical guy from Earth do what all the builders of this place failed to do? Can I go into Space-Time 6 and still find my way back to reality? Only one way to find out.
Should have saved it again.
It's beautiful. A guy could get lost here real easy. No. No, I'm not going any farther into this place. I'm staying here, where I can get back out again.
You are as strong as we hoped, human.
I can understand you.
In Space-Time 6, all living minds communicate perfectly. You stand at the doorway, human. You show us all the pathway back to life. To reality. To a place where we will someday die, yes, but we will have a life before we die.
Every past and future. I can see them all, but which one is real?
Go back now, human. Take me home. My people have their bodies, their bones, their lives again. We owe you a great debt, Commander Lo.
All I want, now that my friends are dead, is to go back to Earth and tell the story of how they died.
Why not let them tell their own story?
I wish.
You knew the way home, but I know all the other paths through time and space.
Wait! Don't go back there!
I have brought you a gift.
Maggie! Brink! You're alive again.
We were lost, but this being found us and led us back.
How does that work?
Maggie, I thought I'd lost you forever.
So you really didn't try to resurrect me with the crystals?
No, I promised you. And besides, what the crystals bring back from death, it wouldn't have been you.
I know, Boston. You kept your word. And yet, you did find a way to bring me back from death.
It wasn't me, but I'm glad you're here.
And I'm free of the madness of the crystals, too. You did it, Lo.
No, it was our friend here.
No, the credit belongs to you. We once revered a great inventor because he opened the door to unchanging eternity. But you opened the passageway back into true life.
All I am is a guy who wants to get back home.
Already my people are preparing a great crystal starship to take you there.
But we can come back, can't we?
You and any others who wish to come. You are a young people, strong and full of hope and passion. We have much to teach you, and you have much to share with us as well. There will be friendship between our species forever.
I hope you're right. Not all human beings are as, nice as us.
Oh, I know that. All young species are alike that way. But don't worry. If any of your people try to pick a fight, we'll mash them like bugs.
How reassuring.
The ship is almost ready. Go home and tell your people what has been accomplished here.
Telling the people, that's Maggie's job.
And getting us home, that was yours. You did it, Boston.
Thank you, Boston.
We all thank you, Boston Lo.
That's a wrap. Fun game. Really, yeah, I'd already said what I thought about it. My opinion, I guess, hasn't changed since then. Goose Ramirez. Why is it called The Dig? Guess it's just talking about the original mission. I don't know. Definitely God of Chaos level meteor right there. Yeah, it's true, but there's also a lot of life crystals. Where's, like, life crystals? Huh? Death crystals. Yeah. I don't know why they'd be that interested in relations with a Type 0 civilization. Isn't that what we are? Isn't that what we're called, a Type 0? Which I guess they kind of were too. But not really. They seemed to voluntarily stay on just one planet, I guess. And then they went straight to the interdimensional. The end. Oh, it quit. All right, well, I streamed for a little over 4 hours, I think. So it's a pretty good stream. And so I want to stream tomorrow too. I'm not sure what I'm going to stream. Baba Is You is starting to get on my nerves, but I don't know. So maybe that, maybe something else. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely want to stream something tomorrow. So, yep, good stream, fun game. I already gave my opinion on it. So, yep, that'll be it for me tonight. So, good night, Bullseye, and whoever else is lurking. Maybe Space is still there. I don't know. Whoever's there, good night, and I'll see you guys next time.